Ooh, I think I'm live here. Vic here. How do I look, folks? This is interesting. Not sure who's popping up. Not sure even how to figure this out. Let's see. Let's try. I'm doing this from my cell phone, my iPhone. Let's see. Live chat, all messages. Not sure what I'm doing, but we're going to give it all I got. Let's see. Live chat. All messengers available. Oh. Wait a minute. We're back. Farmall, I see you. Okay, I see what it's doing. It runs it up the side of the screen. How you doing tonight, guys? Oh boy, Christopher, cousin Chris and Nick. How you guys doing? I'm doing my best I can do here tonight. How do I look? All right. Let me adjust. James, how are we? I'm shooting from the hip, guys. I have never did this before. Can you guys hear me? Good. Can you hear me? Give me a little message there. Look, I even got water. I cooled myself off with some vino. I'm a little nervous. What do you want from me? Oh, Freddie. Little Freddie. What's up, my man? Let's see. Farmall. What do you guys want to know? Let's talk about something. I'm going to just shoot from the hip here. I made a little tiny list. Here's my list. 0. There's nothing on it. I'm just shooting from the hip here. I started YouTube, I think it was 2008. 2008. Oh, a little light. I think I just saw that. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I need a little light. I appreciate the comment. I started YouTube 2008. Yes, light. I got to stop looking at this thing. 2008, I started YouTube. And I really did it for my business, I'll be honest with you. I was getting a lot of comments with other stuff that I had going on. And people would ask me, wow, I am having a hard time with this. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. The comments are messing me up. This is new for me, guys. I got to get used to this. All right, 2008, I started the YouTube really to help out my customers. It was getting pretty hard for me to get back to people. It was just way too much going on between running a business, keeping all my equipment on the road, and keeping customers happy. It was hard. So what I would do was I really wanted to get videos and whatever kind of content I had out there to people to help them understand what they were doing. And at the time, it was more for landscaping. And then somehow or another, it grew into this outdoors stuff. I don't know. Give me something to talk about. Let's do it. I'm shooting from the hip here. The comments are pretty distracting. It's hard to do this. This is a different view for me now. I'm used to talking to myself into a camera and making content for you guys. Now when I gotta read something and comment to that, that's a whole nother level here. So I'm just gonna shoot with it, but I don't see them coming up on the screen. They just pop up and then that's it. Now I had some other channels coming in. I see it now. I got 6 people. I got 1 like. If you guys can hit the little like button there, that'd be great. I'm at 960 on subscribers. That's ridiculous. So the first 850 were nice and slow and steady. I can read those numbers. I can see what was coming in the door here. And as time goes on, I'm getting a feel for what everybody's looking for. So like I said a minute ago, I was from landscaping stuff, some construction stuff, the running of equipment, and now I'm into the outdoor stuff. And then recently here, we're firing up the trapping, and that could be a little controversial. I know on the Instagram, VL Fazio 1025, that's my Instagram if you guys didn't know that. It's Cody, what's up, baby? He's stopping in. Or is that Chris? No, Chris is. Is that Cody or Chris? That's my 2 cousins. Good fellas. They probably think I'm crazy. But hey, I'm gonna try this, guys. Yeah, it's Chris. Okay. I lost my track here. The comments, it's hard. It's a whole nother level for me of trying to talk and do this. So maybe if I can get the comments and stuff out of the way and I don't see that, it'll keep my mind straight and I can talk. But obviously, I got to stop once in a while and read the comments. 960 subscribers. They're growing in a certain rate. I was getting 2 to 3 a day, and I figure I was at about 500 a year ago. If you guys look back, it was probably less than 500, and then all of a sudden it pretty much almost doubled, and that meant something to me. And I said, well, I'm going to spend the time and try to keep at this thing and keep going. I'm losing people. I know it's tough. I'm gonna keep going for a good hour here. So hit me with a question. I'll tell you what. Anything you want to know. Chris, how's everything? Christopher, cousin Vic here. He's struggling. This is tough. Yes. 2A. Yep. Second Amendment. It's a big issue right now in America. It's definitely hard going here. Our youth, if I could say anything, it's our youth, the young kids. There's a lot of distractions here on the internet, and obviously live streaming, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever they're watching, you get thrown off a little bit here. It's I don't even know how to explain it. It's hard for me to explain it. This is tough. I had some bigger channels that I messaged today. Keep us I am. Joe Neon's in the house. My man Joe. How are you, Joe? I see you there, Joe. If you guys want, go check out Joey's page. Joe, I wanted to tell you there was an opportunity I almost had to get my hands on a sign for the hair salon, and it didn't go through. I think they're keeping it, and they're going to reuse the thing. I was trying to get a hold of the people, and then we could refurbish it and put it up over there, but that didn't happen. I think they're going to run it, Joe, just so you know that. And Joe, did you go fishing this past weekend? I forgot to ask you that. I do have a couple other channels stopping by if I can hold it together here. And you guys can meet each other. I think this is a great platform for people to meet each other and go back and forth with it. What else did I want to say? I guess we got snow coming. We keep hearing 6 inches, a foot, 2 feet. It's crazy. I don't know what to believe through the weather reporters. Here we go. Youth Hunting members, North Carolina. Bruce. Thanks, Bruce. Bruce, actually, I seen your stuff coming through on my normal comments on my videos. I appreciate it. Here's another thing I have a problem with YouTube. When I see someone making a comment, we'll just use Joe's Neon for a second. Joe is his name, obviously. That's in his title. So when I see numbers and stuff, I forget your name. Bruce, I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Throw a picture up, throw a video out there, and I can get a little sense of who I'm speaking to here. It's tough, and you know what? As you're growing, we're running into 1,000 subscribers, and it's going to get tough as I get more out there. It is very tough. For me, I'm terrible with names, so I see a picture, I can put your name to the picture, and we can move forward on it. I hope I'm entertaining everybody, but this is really tough, I'll be honest. Maybe I need something different. If I spin the camera, I'm actually kind of nervous to spin the camera over. I can probably see the comments coming and I can read them, but the way I have it set up right now is it's coming up on my left side of my screen, and this is it, Chris. I want to try the live stream here. James, trapping. This is what happened with trapping. Okay, here's a title. Here's something I could talk about. Trapping for me, I'm gonna start this. Okay, trapping. I have a friend of mine, Jim Smith. He's out in East Greenbush. Jim is like a pro, okay? This guy's a legend. He's a savage. And my buddy Austin got involved with him with work, and he used to work for him quite a bit. And so being around Jim, he figured out that he's a trapper and got into trapping a little bit. So Austin hung out with Jim and seen that he was a pretty phenomenal trapper. So he went on some trapping with him. You know, he followed along and learned and got some experience with him. So Austin was going out by himself. I'm pretty sure he was going by himself. So I jumped on board. I went and did like a ride along, and we trapped some coyotes on some farms, you know, locally. And it was we were pretty successful with it. And I got a little bit of a taste of it. Now, a couple years go by. I've been busy every winter. So I got a little taste. And for some reason I go, well, I would like to do it. So I needed my license. Obviously in New York, you need a license for just about everything around here. So this fall, me and Jake, we went and got our trapping license, and the class was pretty cool. We met some really cool dudes, and there were some Amish boys there. There was girls there, guys there, every mix of people. It was very surprising. There was probably 30 people in the class. And the day went on. It was great. We learned a lot of things, and a lot of this stuff I kind of knew already a little bit, so I just got a good brush up on it and just paid attention. It was phenomenal. So now we're into the, Tyler, what's up, man? I'm just talking about my trapping here, how I got into trapping for the start up here. So Cody's in town. Cody, what's up, man? He's working on my green truck. So with the trapping, so I go, well, I got to get the equipment. I'm going to start little, and I'm going to talk to a few people, try not to get too complicated with it, get some traps. So Jim was kind enough to give Austin a few traps that were modified and really tricked out. So I actually, Austin let me borrow them. There was 2 of them. They were Bridger number 3s that were already modified. So I put the thing together. Me and Jake went and bought some other stuff. We started Papa Romes, there you are, man. How are you? First live stream, checking it out. So, he's awesome. Hey, Papa, any luck today with rabbits or trapping? Just want to touch base with you here. I'll get back to you, Papa. Yes, Red Fox, cool, awesome, we like it. So back to my trapping here. So we get the equipment. Now there's a lot to it, modifying the traps, having the right traps, having the right lures, having the correct spot to do it, all that. So we put this thing together, and I find a location where I know there's coyotes. I see them all the time. We set up. The first day, the first night, we get a fisher. So right out of the gate, we hook up to a fisher. This was about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, about 2 weeks. So me and Jake released the fisher. That was an experience. I mean, my blood was pumping. This was something crazy. So this is all new to me. So we let this fisher go. He was huge. I never seen a fisher this big. If I was going to get the big fisher, this was the biggest one out of all of them. So we got him. We let him loose, and he's good. What happened was I blew my back out. You guys see on Instagram. I mean, today I was pretty good. This second day back on my feet. Bottom of my back has been tore up. So I've been stretching it, heating it. I was listening to everybody here that gave me some, insight. No, we didn't. We did not. Oh, Brendan Davis. No, we did not kill the fisher. It was out of season. We released him safely, baby. How many people we got here? 11. This is cool. I'm glad everybody's stopping in. This is hard for me, but we're going. The Davis boys, they're building houses. They should be doing these live streams, building these houses, actually. You guys do phenomenal work, and you should be doing some time lapse, some pictures, but what are they doing? Nothing. Ugats. I don't know why. They should be doing that. I did all the recording, actually, for the Davis boys. We're kicking butt here. Yes. Yes, Papa. Yeah, I know why you're laughing. He loves the Italian stuff. We can talk Italian once in a while. Yeah. I know everybody busts my chops. Sometimes when I get going on my videos, I start getting like an accent. Yes, Davis, the Davis boys, getting a shout out. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the Italian. Yeah, Little Italy over here. Yeah, we got Little Italy. Rotterdam, Schenectady is full of Italians and Polish people. There's some German people, good mix of people, and it's awesome. Stroons? Yeah, Stroons in Merd. Yeah. There he Oh, Broken Star, my man. Gerard, everybody go check him out. He is funny. He's funny. Gerard, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you stopping by, Gerard. Go check his channel out. Hilarious. Billy wants me to do a little walkthrough at the bearing facility. That should be really cool. Made in America bearings. They probably sent them to the moon, their bearings over there. Packamore bearings. You should come with me, Gerard. Maybe we'll do a little tag team. You film, I talk. You talk, I film. You got it, right? We'll take a ride out there. We'll get some coffees. ASAP Fishing, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Guys, check each other's channels out. This is my first live stream. I got to thank you guys on a couple other your channels. You guys really did some help. Gave me some help here getting a few subscribers. I did kind of plateau. It's definitely tough getting the subscribers up, the view count up. I did a little investigating on my page. It was 550 channel views. Don't ask why or how. I don't know how. It's just happening. Sometimes you just got to keep moving with things. And the YouTube is what I'm just going to keep flowing with. And I know my friends, Brendan Davis, Austin Davis, a lot of my buddies beat me up on all of this. But you're the first ones to ask me where the video is. Just saying. Just saying. And the guys that watch my videos and are not subscribed, hey, what are you doing? Oh, another thing. Someone asked me about this American flag here. This is actually from the White House. If you didn't know that, this is from the White House. When we were building the hair salon, I was hiring people that were veterans. And I spoke to a girl that's locally, and she does a lot of work with the veterans, and she actually gave me this flag to put up at the hair salon. But I didn't finish my pole yet. I gotta make a better pole. I don't want to hurt it. It's actually phenomenal. Yeah, it is awesome. This is really cool stuff here. Freddie, are you still here, little Freddie, my nephew? Are you still watching? Give me a little comment over here. All right. Yeah, sauerkraut, my man. All right, good. Still watching. How am I doing, Freddie? Can you hear me good? It's definitely tough to talk, read the comments, and keep a topic going. I got to work on that. Like I told everybody here, this is like a trial run, a total test of me, and I'm nervous. My hands are all crazy. I got the vein going, Thank you, Freddie. Good. Freddie, I'm not here while you're listening. I got you. This snowstorm, now that my back's blown out, you got to help me and Zia shovel the sidewalks, okay? We'll pay you, don't worry. Come and help me. And we're going to help Nona, too, do her sidewalks. Oh, okay. Drink the vino. Yeah, we're drinking the vino. I got water here. Craig Boryarski. Craiger, my man. Little Craig, he's with us out in the Adirondacks. He got his first deer this year. And that was crazy. No horns on a deer. That spot is unbelievable. We got the velvet deer there. The velvet deer. We got 2 bucks with no horns on their head. So I guess the other boys, they called the DEC and they were telling me that it could be multiple things. Stress, the deer could be hit and wounded. It was crazy. Back to the dead deer. So what Austin was trying to figure out, the deer that were losing their horns early in the season, there actually could be a higher density of bucks in that area. Higher density of bucks, if that makes sense to you. So there's more bucks than does. With practice, better reading. Yeah, I can't read anyway. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, I'm off topic. I know. This is the first swing here. But Brennan, really, what we figured out, I'll stay to the deer, okay? One topic. The deer with no horns, and the deer with the velvet totally threw everybody off. And I want to keep digging into that. Next year, for the third season, that'll be the third season hunting that spot. That's going to really tell what is really going on there. And we do need to get, if you guys are listening to me, we need to get a couple more cameras up in that spot, do a little more filming, tell the story. Yeah, I'll tell your story, Craig. So, all right, I'll tell the story about Craig's first deer. We set up the hunt. They call me the drive master. I get my own nickname somehow or another. And we set out in the morning. We set up the drive. I ended up on private property, right? Did a whole right off into private property. I go, listen, I'm going to the top of this mountain. I'm going to be the farthest guy out. And I'm going to push the top of the mountain over to you guys. So there was Craig, Chris, Austin, me. Who am I missing? I think that was it, right? 4 of us? I think it was the 4 of us. And what happened was I didn't see the guys, but there was a couple other hunters on this property, and we bumped into those guys. So it was weird. It's like a little keyhole property. You got to just sneak up into this little narrow area, and then it opens up to like 100 acres. So I thought I was riding the edge. So I get up on the edge of this property. I get on top. I start moving downhill back towards these guys. And all of a sudden, I pop my head up over this little knoll, and there's deer and turkey everywhere. And I go, whoa. I get on the radio. I go, whoa, I got action here. Everybody hold position, and I got deer. So all of a sudden, I hear boom. I hear a shot go off. I go, oh, my God, maybe there's a buck running around over here chasing these deer. Ends up being Craigor, and there might have been a second shot. Was there a second shot, Craig? Second shot? Give me a little comment. There might have been a second shot. That might have been the Hail Mary. But he got his first buck. The deer was beautiful. Go back in my videos. You'll see it. And that might have been where we came up with the paws up day. 1 shot kill. Awesome. Yeah, Craig, good shooting. 308 lever action Browning. Phenomenal. That was his grandfather's. And I'm sure your grandfather's really happy that he got to hear that you got your first, I think it was a BL. Yeah, it might have been the BLR. Craig, send a comment. Jake Brown. Favorite drive ever. My favorite drive ever? My God, Craig, Jake, I got a lot of drives, man. I'll give you one that I really remember. And I'm going to bring my father into this. This is where I can really get serious and really keep my head straight. My father taught me everything, if you guys didn't know this. And my uncle, Richard, and we have actually a cousin, Nick, at the time was hunting with us a lot. So it would be me, my cousin Nick, my Uncle Richard, and my father, 4 of us. And once in a while, we get a couple other guys. What's up, man? And what would happen is we would hunt this hill, right, locally. There's a nice hill. It's like 300 acres, I think, private land. And my grandfather actually hunted this spot. And we actually lost this spot in the last couple of years. When we lost my father, we lost this spot. It was kind of, it stunk. But one of my favorite drives, it was crazy. I don't know if you want to call it a drive. It was more of the walk into the woods. And this is a big part of hunting. You can really get a lot of deer this way. My cousin Nick used to just go right off on his own little tangent, and we would have to play off of Nick. So Nick would climb to the top of this mountain, and he went off to the, how can I say it? Say to the east. So he goes up due north, heads to the east. So now me and my Uncle Richard, we're mid-mountain. So it's opening day, southern zone. We start walking in. Now, hold on. I'm only about 16, 17 years old at the time. This is years ago. And my father's downhill. He was going slow that morning. He might have had the flu or something. He's going slow. He's walking up the mountain. Now, we all have radios. We run radios. So what happens is my Uncle Richard and me, we start walking in mid-mountain, okay? We start walking to the east. Oh, my God. So the sun's just coming up. We can just see it's opening day, big day. If you guys know Southern Zone, it sounds like World War II and some, okay, in the Southern Zone. It's nuts. Damone, Pac-Man. Is that Kevin? Kevin, what's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I'm in a heated story here, all right? Stay tuned. So, yes, I'm drinking the wine, all right? So, cousin Nicky is heading to the east. Me and Woody are in a mid-mountain. We it happened so quickly. All of a sudden, we had doe permits too. So these two doe come running from Nikki up top down towards me and my Uncle Richard. I go, Woody, you got to shoot. And if you miss, I'm going to shoot second, right? So he shoots the deer. You guys don't want to hear this. He blew a leg off. We didn't know this. The deer flopped right over. And then I shot. Okay, so it was kind of like boom, boom, right? 2 shots. The deer goes down. So now the deer is flopping around on the ground. I go, all right, we got to put it out of its misery. And I go to finish it off. I think I miss. He gets it. We put it out of its misery. So moral story, it was crazy. And as a young 17, maybe 18-year-old kid, you know, kind of rookie to hunting, to see that go down, it had me hooked, you know? That's kind of like, we call that a mini drive. You guys are probably laughing. It's a mini drive. And I don't even know if I can get away with this stuff on YouTube talking like this, but get with it. We're outdoorsmen. We do things, you know, accordingly here. Freddie Blake is in the house. Freddie Blake, the man. Freddie. Hey, nice Jeep, Freddie. I wanted to say that. I've been thinking about a Jeep too. I told Maddie, if you get a new car, we should get you a Jeep. But she don't drive for her. Yeah, Trump should be my sponsor. I love the guy. Build the wall, all right? Build it. And put another 10 feet on top of that thing. Give me another one. Give me another one, guys. Hey, what's up? Is that Tiffany? Tiffany TV. Hey, check everybody out here. I want to give you another story. I'm good at telling stories. Let's keep the comments straight here, Kevin. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. We got 14 people watching me. That's insane. It's crazy. I never would think this would be like this. Yeah, building my public speaking skills. The town of Rotterdam, I'll talk about public speaking. They did want me to run for like a town board. I went to a couple meetings. I talked to the guys, and they wanted me to be a puppet. And I wasn't going to play that game. I would get a little more into that, but it was crazy. I can't do that. I cannot be a puppet to anybody, you know, because I'd get myself in trouble. And I'm not here to get in trouble. You know, obviously we have a name here. And talking about my father, either one of us, Cousin Chris, he knows it too. And Cody, if we come home after a day and make a bad name for ourselves, we got the scuff, okay? Scuff fach. Yeah, we got beat up, unfortunately. But that's why we have a tight-knit family here. It's a good family. We all help each other. Yeah, the European mount. This was cool. I see you outdoors. Outdoors Bros. Thanks for stopping by. Favorite gun in my collection? Oh, man. I don't know, Craig. Craig, that's a hard question. It's a really, really hard question. Favorite gun? Well, a shotgun. I think everybody should have a shotgun. A 20 gauge, a 12 gauge. 2 best ones you can get. Mark. Who's Mark, Freddie? What's his name? That's your buddy Mark, right? Mark's actually a younger gentleman here. He's probably, 15 now? And his father's a big outdoorsman here locally. And I see him. He catches a lot of fish, a lot of deer, turkeys. That's awesome. I personally never shot a turkey yet. I've been on turkey hunts. And what happens is with turkey hunting, I don't have enough time in the spring. It's just my business starts going crazy and boom, yeah, we're working. I'm out of there. But when I can sneak out, I do. But this year I'm going to try to go with my buddy Mike Crusoe. Again, he almost had me a nice turkey. Favorite, I'm going to do Craig's question. My favorite weapon would be probably my shotgun. I love a shotgun. The Remington 1100s, that's what I was raised up on. My father's 1100, that's a 20 gauge. Rabbits, turkey, deer, everything. You could do everything. It's an all around nice shotgun. I think everybody should have a shotgun and be very fluent with it. Rifles, man, I don't know. I've been kind of hooked on this pump action 30-06. That's a really nice rifle. Anything 30 caliber is an awesome caliber. There's the 30 carbine. That's more of a military deal. That was actually pretty good. That was from Broken Star, you know what I'm talking about. Grandpa's gun there, that the 30 carbine. That's actually pretty cool. Me and my father actually broke that thing down, cleaned it, put it back together, and it's a fine running weapon. Yeah, exactly. The shotgun is the most American thing you can do. I know. Broken Star, where you going? Don't leave us. Don't leave me hanging. All right, 17 people. Hit me with something, and I will answer you. And do it. I guess this is what you got to do, the millennial thing. You got to keep up with the technology, and I'm trying here. With cell phones, with the video equipment, all that stuff. It's when I was younger, everybody had all the stuff. We'll go back here. We'll do something old school. So all you guys are going to laugh. You guys had beepers, right? We go back all the way to the beepers. Cousin Chris had the first beeper, I feel like. And then Chris Ronka got the beepers. And then it was just like a rolling thing. And that's what makes us pretty special, the millennial group, you know? We were born in the 80s, and technology, when we were in high school, we went from the flip phones, and we didn't have no cameras. I think, I think the flip phone eventually came out with the camera on it. But it's funny to see you started with it, and you're gradually going up, and then we got these iPhones. Look, I'm talking to 17 people, 16 people. It's unbelievable. And that's how this channel is kind of growing too. It's kind of like you're running from a beeper all the way up to the cell phone. It's nuts, but I'm trying to keep it old school here. If you guys can see it, it's a lifestyle, I guess. I could go out and buy all the coolest stuff and all the best stuff, but that's no fun. If it don't break, I guess you're not having fun with it, learning. That's kind of where I've been doing, but I don't know I can't see who the 17 people are, but I'm talking. I'm here. What do you want to know? Yes, Nextel, the beepers, insane, right? Isn't that nuts? I don't know, technology. I don't know, technology could be ruining people too, but what do we got? Upstate New York. Yeah, we're near upstate New York, Schenectady, New York. We're up here. People confuse that too. When they hear, I'm from New York, they figure like New York City. We're not New York City, let me tell you. We can have little cities like Albany, Schenectady, Saratoga. It might be a little city up there. But yeah, the Electric City. Cousin Bruce is in the house. Cousin Bruce, slammer buck you got this year. I would love to hear that story. Actually, at Christmas, I probably was drinking a little too much at Christmas Eve. That was a lot of fun, man. That was definitely fun. Any ice fishing? Yeah, we were supposed to go out last weekend ice fishing, and then I blew my back out. Right now, I'm kind of getting tight. Favorite car? Oh, man. Yeah, Kevin. Us kids, we were crazy with the cars. But Kevin did have the fastest car out of all of us. It was a total sleeper. That thing had to be built or something. What was it, Kevin? A Acura? Had to be maybe a 5-speed in it, nothing crazy. That thing tore it up. Beat everybody. But then when the Dodge came around, my little Dodge with the V8, that was a pretty scary little truck. You couldn't hold that thing down. That was Freddie Blake knows about that. You guys all seen that in action. A set of 20-inch wheels did not last a week. I lied. It was probably about 2 weeks span. It was gone. The tires were gone. And then the great race that we had, me and oh my God, Freddie Blake from the mall. We had all the guys watching here comment, yeah, we should have been probably arrested maybe. But it was fun. We lived, and we can talk about it today. Now we're all adults with families. It's beautiful. We made it. Yeah, ha. Yeah, it's funny, Freddie, isn't it? It's unbelievable, the stuff we used to do. But kids can't do that stuff nowadays. Oh, man, the Dodge was insane. All right, I'll tell you a story about my Dodge. You guys are going to, hopefully everybody's laughing. I'm trying to, be funny here. We had a tech class that we all of us mostly throughout the day in high school, high school years, we would go into this tech class. They had welding machines, they had lathes, they had all kinds of stuff. So you guys know me, I was raised in the welding shop, the machine shop, right? So everybody came to me when they wanted a shifter made for, like a short throw shifter, because I knew how to run the lathe. So we had some bar stock aluminum. We throw that on the lathe. We cut them up. I drill and tap them. I put 8 balls, all pool table balls. I drilled and tapped them, put them on there. So everybody got, all the boys in the school here had all custom shifters. It was so funny. So yeah, Mr. McDermott, remember? Oh my God! And then we what happened? Here's a story I want to tell you. We snuck out of class. We were good kids, but we snuck out of class for a little bit, and we got away with it. We snuck out of class. I go, hey, McD, we're going to test out the shifter of my truck, all right? He don't know that I'm a wildcat, and I'm going to do the donuts in the parking lot. Oh, my God. I put the shifter in it. There's a car parked in the middle of the parking lot. Here I am doing one of these deals, like this. Tokyo Drift. The guy goes, what are you doing? I get back. I park it near the door, near the technology wing. He goes, what are you doing? You're going to get me in trouble? I go, hey, I'm testing out the shifter. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, having fun. You know what? But our fun was like, it was, what's the word for it? Harmless. It was harmless fun. Yeah, it was a little dangerous, but what do you want? Vincent DeLuca. Yes. Okay, Vincent, thanks for stopping in, bud. I think I might have sent you an Instagram message. I wanted you to stop by. I'm going to talk about you for a minute. I've been wanting to tell you this, and I'm going to tell it while everybody's listening. Vincent is a young gentleman here. I don't know your age. What are you, 17, 18, maybe 19? He's starting a landscape business. Now, Jake was the same way, Jake Brown. At a young age, they come work with me. So, like Jake, he would come work with me at a young age, and I watch him grow. And Jake, I hope you're listening. So, Vincent reminds me of Jake and some other guys around town that have pretty big businesses now. They all came and worked with me doing landscaping. And this is kind of like the YouTube. The YouTube is kind of like where it reminds me of these guys. So, if you guys haven't noticed, the YouTube is kind of keying into my life/business work and like heritage and things we do around here, and it's kind of interesting. And back to Vincent. So he does landscaping, nice kid, and I've been watching his Instagram. He puts nice stuff up, but he does nice work. He do nice work. He's a good kid, and you know what, Vincent, if you're listening, man. There's a buzz going around town, and you don't know this, and I haven't told you yet, but I'm hearing good things about you, buddy, okay? Keep with it and keep doing what you're doing. If I get some phone calls, extra work this year, I'll throw them your way, okay? Don't mess that up, you hear me? Don't mess it up. I have to beat you up. Like Jake. Jake would mess up, and we'd beat him up a little bit, all right? Yes, Vincent, you got it, buddy. But if things get tough around here, old Vicky boy will have to get back into business and start kicking butt, all right? So don't mess it up. Yeah, so the live stream here, this is something new for me. Can you guys hear me? Give me a little, am I too loud? I have no idea. I can't hear myself, so let me know that. Broken Star, I know. You give me kisses. Tell me if you can hear me or not, Gerard. Okay, Brucey. Yeah, thanks, Bruce. Let's see here. Adirondacks. Let's talk about the Oh, man. Callie, what's up, man? My boy from California. How you doing? Are you working right now? I'm glad you snuck out of work or whatever you're doing in California to come check out the live stream, brother. I know, what is it? California is like 3 hours different. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'll do the 80K in a second, Papa. My man in California is going to sneak in here and sneak out. He got his, I don't know if it's his first coyote, but he got his first coyote out in California. I guess the train out there is crazy. Yeah, okay, cool, man. 3 hours difference, yes. You guys are 3 hours different. There must be a little bit of a lag, but that's okay. Was that your first coyote that you got in California? That was a nice looking dog. I think they're a lot smaller in California. I'm trying to read this up. Okay. Well. Okay, yeah, no, here, I'll talk about the I'm sorry, Adirondack. So, Adirondack hunting is, yo, that was your first one ever. Dude, that's sick. That's awesome. I'm trying to get my first coyote in the trap. That would be cool. We tried calling them, me, Craig, and Chris. We tried calling them, and it's tough. You got to be really set up. Okay, back to the 80K. 80K hunting. That was completely new to me. So when you're in the Adirondacks, we'll call that north hunting. So we go about 2 hours north of where we are, and so it's divided between southern zone and northern zone, and the terrain is completely different in the Adirondacks. It's hardwoods. I think in certain parts of it, it's been logged a lot a lot of the land's been logged. So it's second growth trees. It was really thick for years. So back in probably the 60s, it was probably real low trees. Everything was kind of getting matured and growing up, and it was thick. Nowadays, the trees are a little bit taller. The feed for the deer and stuff are Broken Star. The trees and stuff are growing up, so it is hard terrain for deer to probably feed, and all the critters. But the land is so vast, it's insane. I don't know. I tried getting a lot of this on video during the year. In the last couple of years, this was the second year of hunting in the Adirondacks and being in a tent, and it's crazy. It definitely challenges you. Yeah. Oh, is that how it is down in the Catskills, Papa? You got like a second growth of trees. I think that's a bit. I mean, food for an animal in the Adirondacks is so vast. Now, when we go out western New York, no, the trees. Yeah, the trees are second growth. I think I might have missed something there. Western is more like what is it? Horticulture, more farms, more. It's maybe a little more flat land, but there is hills and thrills and stuff, a lot of water, and that's a better conditions for the animal. The animal really has a lot of food out west. So when you go north, you're in the dense woods. It's a vast area. That's why when you're driving up north, you see all these deer and critter all on the side of the road. They're getting that fresh green grass. There's really, I don't know if there was a lot of nuts this year in the Adirondacks. Where we are, there's no oak trees. There's nothing. We get to a certain point when we're driving, and the oak trees are gone. So there's no nuts for them to eat. I don't know if that's... Yeah, okay. So the second year, we're second year hunting in the Adirondacks. We've been hunting the Adirondacks for years, but not in a tent. The tent is a whole nother level. We're 2.5 miles back, and it's... What is it? About you could do it in an hour and 45 minutes, but usually it's a 2-hour hike in. If you got a lot of gear, we got to stop periodically. We had one time it was 4 hours. It was terrible. It was a lot. Oh, I missed that comment. It pops up, not for nothing, guys, but right here on my screen on the left side, it pops up and then it disappears. I'll figure that out. Hey, if you guys could do me a favor, I guess this is what the other guys do. Go and like the video if you can like it. Maybe share it and maybe help me out with the subscribers. That'd be cool. No big deal. I've been naturally letting the channel grow on its own. And recently, when we got this whole trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, it's been changing for me. I've been trying to get there. It's all about monetizing and sponsors and stuff. And there's a whole nother, I believe once you get to 1,000 subscribers, things start changing for the channel. They give you more options, I guess, to do. And it's cool. And it's just a number. What's a number? To me, I don't care. But I guess once you get to 1,000, it'll help the channel out grow. If you guys didn't know that. But I've been letting the channel grow kind of just on its own. Oh, Freddie, that tree's down? Yeah, I went scouting out over my nephew's and my brother-in-law's house. I found a tree. Right at the base of the tree was snapped right in half, and it's leaning right towards the house. I think Tim came over, one of our friends, went over to my brother-in-law's house, put a come-along on the tree, and pulled the bottom out, and the thing fell over. And nobody got hurt, so that was cool. That's cool, Freddie. Good. Hey, if you can help me out shoveling and whatever this weekend, that'd be phenomenal. We can do some cool stuff. Yeah, second year in the Adirondacks. Next year should be unbelievable. If you guys go back into the videos, you've seen us hiking with the snowshoes. That was we were trying to hunt that, and it was crazy. You can't move in 2 feet of snow. But I think all that snow melted, and now we have another big storm system coming in. It's going to get hit again. So the deer got probably a little bit of a break, but they still got to dig around. And another thing I learned this year about the deer, what was the word for it? It was like, man, oh my God, you guys should know it. Tell me what, you guys know the terms. It's when a deer comes off the mountain. Yarding? Oh, that's it, yarding. Yarding up. Deer started to yard up early this year. Fugazi, yeah. I'm Fugazi. Yeah, the 35. Yeah, my Marlin 35. I never got a deer with that. My father used to let me run that back when I was a kid, and that's what I've been wanting to get a deer with the 35. It's a great Adirondack rifle. It's small, it's compact, it's got a real low-powered scope on it. Really, we're open sight guys, but I'm a left-eye dominant. You guys are probably laughing, right? I'm a left-eye dominant shooter. So like with a shotgun, if I go open sights trying to skeet shoot, I'm not good at shooting skeet and clays. For some reason I miss a lot. Yeah. So Brucey, what they tell me is a right-eye dominant guy or a left-eye dominant guy, you should switch shooting. If you're a right-hand shooter, you switch to the left hand. But I didn't want to take that risk just because I'm really good with a pistol, and for some reason, I'm a good shot with a pistol. But with a shotgun, looking down the barrel, my eyes, I see like the side of the barrel. It's terrible. So like rabbit hunting, it totally screws me up. So it's funny. When the dogs are running around the rabbits, I miss a lot. But last year, I did a couple Hail Marys. For some reason, I aimed, you're going to get a kick out of this. I aimed 5 feet in front of a rabbit and nailed it. Don't ask. It was running like you're reading a paper from right to left, and I aimed 5 feet in front of it, and I got the rabbit. Austin was standing right next to me, and it happened. I go, how did that even, that's impossible. But, Gerard, you're killing me, Gerard, with all the little things you're putting up. Ashbet. Yeah, I don't know. So you got to train. Obviously, with weapons, you got to train. You got to get used to your weapon. And I run the pumper. I think Papa runs a 410 with the pump. Yeah, 410 is an awesome round. I wonder what kind of size rounds you're using. You use like a 5 or a 6, Papa? Is that what you run? Sometimes in heavy brush, we run a 5 in the 20 gauges. I like a 20 for rabbit. Yeah, wait. Did I just read that right? No, I do. What do you like? The shave job? Yeah, my brother-in-law gave me a little haircut today. These guys are pros. He had the steam on me. He put the stuff on. He's got like a little straight thingy. I was talking the whole entire time. I don't know how he didn't cut my throat or mess up. I don't know, but Tim was there. We were talking about trapping and all kinds of other stuff. It was nuts. Crazy. I can't go nowhere around this town without someone trying to make a conversation with me. It's crazy. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. That's why, you know what? If I can do this live stream and get good with it, you guys can talk to me here. Ask me questions. My man, California. Yeah, I'm extra toxic. Yeah, wait. Yeah, we are toxic. We're toxic people. Yeah, but Spring, you see it. I shaved the thing off. It's too hot, Right now in the cold, when it's blowing on your face, I think it was like 12 degrees the other day. It's nice having a little beard. It does keep you clean. Brucey is a big duck hunter, I think. And he does good with that. I want to go with you, Bruce. I want to go do that. Number 5s, and that's steel, right? You have to use steel for birds. What is it, extra full choke? Gerard, you kill me with all the little... Gerard. Knock it off, all right? I can't concentrate when you... Oh, my nedge. I'm going to choke you one, Gerard. You're a hell of a nice guy. I gotta clear... Oh, on rabbits, yeah. Number 5s on rabbits. I like 5s and 6s. All right, who else is in the building? I had some other guys stopping by. Yeah, Actually, I'm going to tell you a little story. This is kind of crazy. This is my father-in-law's wine. We had 5 gallons left that he made. He passed away, okay? This is special juice here. This is Freddie Mastriani's wine that he made. It's my father-in-law. So, Freddie, this one's for you, buddy. We gotta drink them up. It's special. This is a special day for me, so I figure I gotta have the special juice. Yeah, grown-up Kool-Aid. No, that's good stuff. This is potent. This is no joke. He squeezed the death out of this. Ooh. Yeah, salute. Yeah, salute to Freddie. Freddie Sr. Little Freddie Jr. might be still in the house here. Guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. This was a little bit of a test for me here. Oh, you guys are good. Chris should be at the gym right now, and I'm on vacation, you know. This is a vacation. I'm taking it easy, guys. My back is blown out. I can't go to the gym. I got to get better shape. The stepper, it's calling me. I know, that stepper. We got to get back on here, get back in shape to hit these mountains again. And I think Craig's going to put out a, he's a trainer, Craiger. He's going to put out a little workout for us, and it'll keep us in shape for the off season. Now, you guys don't know it. I've been saying this in a couple videos too. I've been around the block here with sports. So as a kid, I was in T-ball all the way up. I was in All-Stars every single year. So I was a good baseball player. And then I was in Taekwondo too. Cousin Chris, he was a Taekwondo with me. I think I was first degree black belt, and you might have made it to second or third, Chris. And we went till we were about 14, and then I remember like Babe Ruth was around, and then once we started driving, it was out of hand. Once you start doing work, it just screws up all your sports. And then there was the middle school wrestling, so we did wrestling, football, and then baseball. And then as time went on, we got into powerlifting, and then that's probably why my back screwed up. I'll be honest, with powerlifting, I remember we did a tournament. It was insane. I think I did 2.75 my body weight between 3 lifts. There was deadlift, bench, and squat. 3 lifts. I think I was like 310 maybe, bench press, 310, 315, 505 deadlift, 475. What's the number on it? Add it up. It was over 1,000. So they had this thing in our school called the 1,000-pound club. I think I made that in like maybe 11th grade. Chris was there too. Me and Chris used to work out really hard. It was crazy. But we did good. But that's probably why my back's messed up. And doing laborious work has been killing me. Driving trucks and equipment and all that stuff. I look back on the times. It was nuts. All right, cool, man. Thanks, BS. I don't know your name. Is it Bruce? It was Bruce, right? Bruce, I'm getting this. Bruce, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm just talking. This is a little learning experience. No, I'm going to do this periodically when we need to do it. Some other channels, they take a little bit too much with the live stream. I want to keep the focus on good content this year, and forget the subscribers, forget all that stuff. Tony, how you doing, man? We're really going to try to just put really good content out there. I really don't have a direct thing that I want to do. It's pretty much me and the boys and just the lifestyle of an upstate New York guy. So you're going to see out of this channel probably some stuff that's related to the work that I do, something maybe with my friends, some of the stuff, maybe sharing some other guys' content back and forth, the hunting, the fishing, any outdoorsman stuff, trapping, all that. You know, it's so I made this mistake, and I've been seeing some here. I got a good topic for you. Hey, Dittmer, what's up, brother? He's got a good channel. Dittmer, check him out. Yeah, like Dittmer, for example. He's into equipment. He's into repairing equipment. He repaired my cat a couple times and some other stuff. If you got a channel that's into, a specific category, you got to stick with it. Mine's too much all over the place. So really people come from me, and I really think that's cool. But, and going forward, that's where you got to take these numbers. You don't know the numbers on YouTube until you play this out. Hey, Buffalo. Oh, man. Yay, Buffalo. Here, I'll go on this topic. Buffalo got so much snow, I think it was, 2 years ago? There were deer. I've seen a picture on the internet. Comment if you could hear me on this, the Buffalo guy. There was deer in snow. They couldn't even move. They were like, I think they all died or something. It was terrible. Yeah, you jacked up your back. Yeah, 7 feet of snow. Yeah, 7 foot of snow. Yeah, it was like 5 to 7 feet of snow. It had to be terrible for animals. Yeah, it was nuts. and that's in Buffalo, New York. I think they get like the snow effect off the lakes. Yeah, Gerard, kill it with the emojis, would you? I love you to death. Knock it off. Add the 57 at the front door. I don't know what that meant. Oh, 57 inches? Oh, my Lord. That's a lot of snow. I know, Buffalo. We got a good one coming. It's like 2 foot. They're Gerard, you're killing me. Thunder, snow. Yeah, lake effect. Yeah, thunder, snow, lake effect. It's nuts. It's out of control, the weather. The environment that animals have to endure, is that the word? Endure? Or it's just out of control around here. The Adirondacks has got to be some of the hardest conditions that an animal can hit. And then you're talking about Buffalo. Buffalo, that's nuts. I wouldn't even want to be in that. You know, imagine the machines. I remember they were calling. I almost got sent out to a friend of ours, actually, Dittmer. You might have even been out there, right? You got sent to like North Carolina or something. You guys were running all your equipment out there for like emergency work. I tried getting into that a little bit, but it never panned out. Yeah, 5 years, 80%. You have the herd. Yeah, but they're back. I think New York State, they changed the laws for the Adirondacks League. There's no does, I think. And we could do like a early season black powder and probably get a doe or a buck, but we want to leave them alone. Oh, I missed that comment. Sorry. Yeah, just the dusting in Buffalo. Okay, that's good. Yeah, your deer, man, in Buffalo had to be beat up. Anything, even any animal. But I don't think they like to move. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, that's cool. Master, thanks for stopping by. I'm giving this a whirl. I'm really just shooting from the hip. I got nothing. Look, my piece of paper's blank. Blank piece of paper. Yeah, the vino. Got to have the vino. This is for Freddie. This is, I think that's 2 years now. It's pretty good, actually. Oh, it's strong. Strong wine. I think he pressed the heck out of it. The Italians, what I learned, they don't want to waste the grape. We know one guy, he presses the grape, and it's like a nice, sweet wine. But the real Italians, these guys, what they do is they press it, baby. And I seen it. They got a 5-ton jack, 10-ton jack doing a thing, and it get everything. Oh, Salvatore. Salvatore, my nephew's in the house. Salvatore. Beautiful name, ain't it? He's a twin, actually. Him and his sister. Sal and Savannah. I don't know, guys. We're going to run this. I'm going to probably end this soon. Yeah. No, it doesn't squeeze the color out of them. What it does is squeeze every little bit of that wine out of it. And actually, the more you press it, the more tart I think it gets. More stronger. They want the grappa. I think they boil it down for grappa. But Chris actually is getting good at the limoncello. So we've been playing around with that. Chris is good at it. That's like 100 proof, and you put lemons in it, the peels, and that's really nice stuff, actually. But wine, when I drink wine, my God, you can see it. I only had half a glass. Look, I didn't even drink it all. This has been up to here. My cheeks are red. Make it strong. Yeah, it makes it stronger when you... you got to boil it for grappa. Hey, Papa, this is funny. I told Nona upstairs, right? I go, listen, have you ever cooked beaver before? She goes, get out of here with that. She goes, get out of here. You ain't bringing no beaver over here. I go, no, I'm not going to tell you it's beaver. I swear to God. Yeah, Wiley-O. Bruce does the Wiley-O. Wiley-O. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's the same family. I know. This Italian people are nuts. They're all nuts. We're all the same. We like eating. We like partying. Like drinking. It's a good time. It's beautiful. Italian American. That's what I call myself. Really. Yeah, Brucey. Wiley-O! That goes way back. Oh, my God. So funny. What? I just broke some. All right, so, guys, really, I'm going to end this thing. I'm having fun with it. I could go here all night long. I promised myself an hour. I'm actually, I just looked now. It's at exactly an hour. Yeah, Paulie. Amelia, I cried. Don't even talk about Amelia, Paulie. I cry. That baby makes me cry. All these girls, the baby girls, oh my God. Savannah made me cry the first minute I saw her. I tell everybody that. As soon as I saw Savannah at the emergency thing, I started crying. And that's how I am. That's how Italian people are. They get sensitive. I don't know. It's crazy. Paulie, this is your father's wine right here. It's not bad. It's strong. Strong is all. So salute to Freddie. Yeah, no, Italian people are awesome. So Nona Mastriani here, she does all kinds of stuff. People have been asking me to show some more of that. So that's my mother-in-law. I keep calling her Nona because everybody calls her Nona over here, or La Mama. But no, we'll do some more of that. She she just yelled at me. I go, you ever do the beaver? She goes, get that thing out of here. I go, no, I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you it's beaver and you got to do the stew. And I'll probably have to, if I can get my hands on a beaver, if I can trap one, do the skin, do all the stuff. I'll have to call Papa there and he'll help me out. Papa Rome's. We'll get the glands and all that stuff. We'll get them skinned out and we'll try to butcher them, get the meat, we'll chunk it up. We'll bring it to Nona Mastriani, and she's going to cook something ridiculous. I hope she does. She does the deer meat and the rabbit's out of control. You know that. All the kids, even Paulie had the rabbit. It's unbelievable. Oh, I'll tell you a funny story about Nona Mastriani. So one of our friends, Italian guy, comes over with 2 farm rabbits in a bucket. Was there 2? It might have been two or three of them. So we're in the garage, right, with the bucket with the rabbit in there. They go, Vic, you got to clean the rabbit. I go, oh my God, I can't do this. And the kids are here, everybody's here, they're all watching. I can't do it in front of everybody. So Maddie, my wife, she comes into the garage and she goes, oh my God, what are you going to do with those beautiful rabbits? I go, oh, now I'm psyched out, right? I'm like, oh, I can't do this because I love animals. You know this. I'll start crying. So she comes in there. She goes, oh no, I gotta do it. So she grabs the rabbit by the back of the legs and she gives it the old chopperoo. And I couldn't see it no longer. I go, give me that rabbit. I take the rabbit. I had to do my job and I clean them up and stuff. It was hilarious. But you have to go through these experiences in life. It's just like this right here, this live stream. I was sweating before I came and did this until I loosened up a little bit. You got to do it. Yeah, Freddie, you remember that? It was these are true guys. When I'm telling stories, this is real stuff. I got nothing to hide. I got nothing on anybody. It's a lot of fun. And I am having fun. Look, I said I was going to stop, 3 minutes ago. I'm still going. But I like talking. And the whole experience, I said it earlier, they want to be like a board member or something for the town. I'm not going to be no puppet, and I don't have to be here for numbers. And, really, I spent a lot of time. I made a decision probably about a year ago, maybe 2 now, to try to do a 1 week, a week weekly video. And it's been tough. Let me tell you, it takes a lot of your time. Nikki Webster, I'm trying to do his video right now. When I blew my back out this week, I couldn't even think straight, let alone make a video. Really, I couldn't even sit up. So I'm working on it. I thought I was going to get it out for the weekend, but if we got a snowstorm coming, I'll have some chances to tune that up and send that out. Add a little music, I call that the jazz. We're going to put a little jazz on that video and send it. Yeah, I know, Freddie. Freddie, we can go on for days. Actually, I sent a message to Kyle about the Isuzu Rodeo, and he goes, dude, those times are over. I go, yeah, I know. We had a lot of fun, even with Paulie Mastriani. Sneaky Pete's. You guys remember Sneaky Pete's. And that's the new joke. When we're at the hunting camp, I like laying out all my stuff, right? So I can see my GPS, the batteries, the knives, and all this stuff. And I call it the Sneaky Pete. So if you guys remember the bathroom at Sneaky Pete's, there was a guy. You know the guy? He would give you the perfume or the cologne. He'd cologne you up. You wash your hands, right? Okay. And he'd have a little towel waiting for you. You go, hey, okay, all right. And you want a tip? Cologne? What do you want? A little cologne? Dude. No. Hide under the bumper like a... Wait, I can't read that fast. Oh, yeah, right, Freddie. Oh, my God. The time. We had good times. Yeah, good old days. We took Paulie still has that car. The BMW. Big old BMW. 1991 V12 Goomba Mobile. Unbelievable. Tony Audi. Where is that kid? Have you heard that name in a long time? Tony Audi. Sneaky Pete. You guys are still here, Craig? Oh, my Lord. You guys are coming in and out. I hope you guys are working out at the gym, really. Chris is, we got to keep Chris liable, okay? Me too, I'm about 4 pounds overweight. I don't want to be more than $1.80, okay? Cutting it off. No more bread. No more bread over here. You eat too good, you know? Got to keep moving. Keep yourself stretched out. Man, I'll tell you, this last week, I went crazy being bummed up, this back. You know, tomorrow, I think I got an appointment like 10 o'clock or something. Go see the chiropractor. He'll straighten me up. Yeah, do the abs. Those abs, yeah, you got to do abs. Do some crunches, do the leg lifts, all that. We do all of it. We're into it. Craig, let's make an outdoorsman workout. Let's keep it out there. I don't know. Don't swear. Don't swear, Kevin. Keep it clean. We got to keep it clean. I don't know how you change your name. I have Vittorio Luigi for my name. I was young. It was 2008. I didn't want it to be my name because I was nervous that people were going to see my name or whatever. Okay, my name's all over the internet now. It's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, this is Paulie's DJ booth. Paulie, you're probably pissed. I painted all this white, right? I had this nice block paint. He had this all tricked out, and he used to do like DJ in here, rapping. But I took over. Here, you know why I took over this, Paul? Because your mother, Nona, made me so crazy I had to hide from everybody. I locked myself in here, and I hide. What do you want from me? Sorry. Okay. Cut me off. All right, what do you guys want? I got 18 people in the house. Yeah, Bruce, it's funny, man. If you're not having fun, then, what are we doing? Yeah, doing big things. Nah, Paul, no, you're doing big things, Paul. You did a big step. Most people cannot take that step. And I told you a few years ago to make the step, but I know you got to do your own thing. Paulie started a barbershop, Mastriani's Barbershop. So if you guys don't know that, I'm going to go right down the road. So Curry Road is a town. In our town, we have Curry Road. So we got my aunt's beauty salon, my wife and sister-in-law's hair salon. That's Salon X. And then Paulie was with his cousin at Andy's. And then now Paulie just made the step to go on his own, to his own barbershop. So there's 4 hair salon barbershops in this family here in one town. It's crazy. But you know what? When you're good at something, you work hard at it, you start your business. If you can make it, you can make it. I don't know. I started my business when I was 16 years old. And there's been highs, there's been lows, there's been life events that change things. It's crazy. You got to hang in there if you can. If you can hang in there and get through some hard times. If you guys are still, I don't know if Vincent's out there, but I remember 2008. That's when I think it was 2000. Yeah, 2008 is when I started seeing things. Yeah, congrats, Paulie. Yeah, really, we're here for you, Paulie. Nice barbershop, beautiful place. Yeah, good advice. So 2008 was when I started seeing it. So I had contractors that when we did 64 property. Yeah, I'm proud of it, actually. It's a big number. I remember 64 properties. Kevin used to help me out too. Kevin, all you guys mowed and did landscaping with me. No, forget what about selling boxes? Yeah, no, Kevin. Wait a minute, I want to talk about the recession. 2008. Oh, Apollo. My man, Apollo. He's a handsome boy. He's a mini Future, actually, Freddie. The pit bull. My puppies, the dogs in his family make me cry, too. Oh, my God, don't be sorry. So back to 2008. 2008, if you guys remember, 2007 was a good year for me, I remember. Doing all kinds of stuff. Landscaping, mowing, mulching, a lot. We did everything. Had a crew, truck, we were doing big things. So now I was doing some work for some big contractors in town. Their personal properties, some commercial properties, and then all of a sudden I don't really lose customers. The only way I lose customers, I'm going to be honest. Now listen to me, this is very important. The only way I lose customers, if God bless their soul, they die or they move. I swear to you. They die or they move. Okay? Crazy. And I lied. The other way, or they find someone way cheaper and they hire the way cheaper guy. And what usually happens, I leave on a good note. I go, okay, no problem. You found a cheaper guy. Not a problem. This is America. You do what you got to do. But here's the important thing that I always leave the property with good hands. You know, good, I don't even know what to call it. On good faith. No problem. I keep all my customers. They're like family members to me. I take care of them. I do whatever I got to do, right? Because they're, obviously, you're working for these people. Yeah. And they come back. Brucey said it. I had customers come back after 15 years of crap. Unbelievable. People I haven't seen in years. The one guy moved to Florida after 2008. He came back. He goes, Vic, are you still cutting grass? I go, not really, but I can lead you to a guy that could do it for you. Isn't that crazy? But 2007, 2008, the recession or whatever the heck you want to call that, I took a beating. I went the next year, I think it was 2009, I had 31 or something, 30 lawns that were taken care of. And that's when I started the dumpster business in 2007. 2007, I started the dumpsters. But it was slow. We were using the truck more for landscaping or whatever. And then doing the bigger mulch jobs, and instead of jumping up on a truck, we put the dumpster down and put material in it and move equipment around. So it was just an old truck, brand new hook on it, I think I had maybe 2 or 3 dumpsters, big investment, but it was nuts. I think 2007 we had a huge year for snow, and I had good contract. I had like 20 something plus commercial places around town, all the hair salons, doctor's offices. I had 1 or 2 firehouses that I was plowing. Savage. I remember an inch of snow, I'd go for 24 hours. Me and old Greenie, you guys seen it. We would do, I lied to you. My white truck, that thing's been through war. And I think that's why I hang on to some of my old junk, because we battled together. And that's why people think I'm nuts. It's like, dude, it's like a shotgun. When you work a shotgun and you got some action on that shotgun, it becomes part of you. And that's why, all right, I get into another topic. Yeah, Greenie, actually, oh my God, don't get me going. Cody right now, my cousin Cody, he just commented. He's got my green truck. Freddie, my nephew, he drove it. It was the first truck he ever drove. That thing, oh my God, I don't know how to talk. Greenie's been through battle. Everybody learned how to drive standard on that thing. I don't know how many people. Cousin Chris, he drove it. I can go. Cody probably drove it. Cody, you probably drove my truck when you were probably 10 years old. Down your driveway. He's got a long driveway, gravel. He got in that thing, down the road. See ya. Unbelievable. Freddie, there's a video, I think there's 2 of them. Freddie, he was 12 at the time, jumped in that thing, boom, through the mud, in the field, going. Bruce, the Greenie Beanie, do you remember that truck at the welding shop? Unbelievable. I drove that truck, and when we were at the welding shop, I got a lot of stories from the welding shop. I can go on, I could just have a whole live stream from the welding shop. The welding shop was crazy. Our family were welders, plumbers, the boys. So the boys they did a lot of work for like GE. So GE's right here in Schenectady. And we had some friends in GE, and we'd get a lot of work from GE to do like, there was these skids my father was building, and I think they did like a, what was the big one? They did like a barge. My father and the boys, Brucey, Mark, Stuart, they built a barge, and they had to take George Marco Crane, God bless his soul. He got shot down in the war twice, George Marco, in a B-17. I'm talking legends here around town. It's crazy. That's why I can talk for days about the welding shop. They craned this thing onto a lowboy and sent it down the road. They had to take the wires down. They had to go through Schenectady. Crazy. Dude, I can go on. Twice, damn. What's that mean? Papa, what are you saying? I missed something. I know I could start 15 different stories. Nicholas Outdoors. What's up, everybody? Make sure you check out my new video out. Yes, Nicholas, we'll check you out. We'll swing on through, brother. Definitely. This is cool. When I first started, the comments were kind of messing me up. Now that I'm warmed up for 74 minutes, 75 minutes, this is crazy. Maybe the next time around, I got a microphone. I'll hook the mic up. Maybe you can hear me better. and get some lighting. I'll consider that. Remember to do that. And instead of having a blank sheet of paper here of something to talk about, I will have some things we can do. Maybe every once in a while. Vic, before you leave, you should do Persia. What's Persia? Oh, wait a minute. Persia? Did I read that right? A raid? Yeah, let's do that. Write down the exact name, and the people watching here, let's do a raid. I learned this. This is all new to me. We're gonna raid another channel. Everybody's gonna go from my channel, and we're gonna Persia Studios. Persia? I don't know how to say. I can't do that. Yeah, let me get it. Okay. Listen, Papa, good idea. And we'll cut me off here. We're all gonna go jump on to another channel. We're going to raid it up, okay? We're going to shut this down. This is the first time I ever started and shut one down, so I don't know. This is all experimental. There it is. Yeah, Papa, keep hitting it, man. This is cool. This is really cool. Joe's Neon, are you still in the house? Probably not. That's a working man. Sissy. Oh, my. Lolly, that's my sister. What are you doing? You can't be coming around here. This is all for crazy boys talking about critters. She's down in Florida. Sis, that's awesome. I had the whole family come through. You guys are unbelievable. Sissy, yeah, Bruce. That's my sister. Oh, Lolly. Look, sis, you'll get a kick out of this. I'm drinking Freddie's wine. Maddie's father's wine. Unbelievable. It's good. It's strong, Lal. Oh. Unbelievable. CF Production, that's Cousin Chris, right? Cousin Chris, that you? Got the whole Fazio crew here. That's unbelievable. And I'm slurring my word. Maybe I'm drunk. I don't know. Enjoy the vino. Yeah, good luck with your back. No, this is what I need is a little vino for the back. Yep, C5 is in the house. I can't believe I got my whole family over here. Isn't this nuts? We should do this more often, but like I says, I don't want to just throw videos up here and just talk about anything. I really want to keep this to important, something I want to get out there, something new coming, little emergency, if there was an emergency, so, something going on, maybe a little news, whatever. I want to just make sure I can get out to you guys in like a live stream. I mean, this is where the world's going here, into a live stream, so let's try to do it, right? I don't know, keeping up with the times, back to when we had the beepers, the Nextels, all that stuff. Good times, this 2019. Can you believe that? Sis, can you believe it's 2019? What are we doing? Freddie, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping in. We should do that raid. I guess that's... Look, I'm trying to keep up with... You guys know me. I can't keep up with all the new stuff going on. There's new terms. Is that what it is? New way of... all these new things that I'm trying to... With digital, a raid. Did you know what a raid is? I didn't know what a raid was until 2 days ago. And I didn't know... There's certain ways these guys talk on here, for subscribers and all that stuff. Cheech, yeah, Cheech. That's cousin Chris is Cheech. And what's a raid? Okay, sis, a raid. This is part of why I'm doing this live stream, sis. A raid is when you have a live stream going, right, and someone else on another channel has a live stream going, right? So you're done with me. I see my time over here in the top, 78 minutes. I'm done. I'm talking forever. I'm done. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a raid onto another live channel, and everybody shows up. Yeah. I think his name, everyone follows his name, AT symbol in his name. Okay, there you go. All right, let's try this. Sis, you're going to see what a raid is right now, whoever's watching. We're going to go jump on that channel, okay? And we're going to go say hello. Say, hey, I'm from Vic's channel. Saying hi. Yeah, there you go. Get him to 1,000. Yeah, help me get to 1,000. I've been letting wait, talking forever. Yeah, I talk all the time, monkey. I know. All in one line. And I said, hey, oh my God, we're at 80 minutes. I said I was leaving an hour ago. This is crazy. Got my whole family here. We're gonna go raid some stranger. All right, we're gonna go raid a stranger. Let's do it. Come on, let's have some wine. We'll party. It's only what, Wednesday? Who the hell's working tomorrow? Nobody. I gotta work, unfortunately. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor, and hopefully this guy does a fazoob and he pops me back in place. All right, you guys like that? All right, let's go raid this dude. So Vic, you start the raid. Oh yeah, you say raid. All right. Posting his Facebook, social media platforms. Yeah, no, we should do all. Wait a minute. I should bet. Hold on. Hey, what's up, man? Chip, where you from, Chip? I never saw that name before. That's something new. I haven't even seen you on these other channels going around. Who's Chip? I'd like to hear from you. I'm actually trying to get hooked up with some Australian people. Are you Australian? What's MD? I don't know what MD is. Clue me in. I'm not good with that. You know any Australian people? We'll get hooked up with them soon. I've been trying to see what they do. Maryland. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking that way. Maryland. MD. That's awesome. Maryland's nice. Yeah, Australian. If you guys got an Australian friend, I'm trying to get hooked up and see how they, I guess they hunt, what do you want to call it, kangaroos? I guess there's I don't know, maybe I read something wrong, but I just read something yesterday. There's a lot of kangaroos in Australia, and they taste phenomenal. Who would ever know? All right, let's do this raid. Papa. Thanks, Papa. Yeah, Chip. Nice to meet you, man. Subscribe. I want to check you out. Let's go. Let's do this raid. I'm going to end it. 80 minutes, sis. Family, open season here. Let's go.